Right, good morning, my viewers. One of the viewers asked a question about lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple, we must know the difference between highest common factor and lowest common multiple. When we talk of a factor, we are talking about a number that divides another number. For example, last time I was talking about highest common factor. If I have 8 here, 2 is a factor. 2 is a factor of 8. 2 is a factor of 8. Also 4 is a factor of 8. Right now, but I can say 8 is a multiple of 2. Otherwise, it's just the opposite. 8 is a multiple of 2. Right. Now we want to talk about the lowest common multiple. We have many multiples, but we want the lowest one. The lowest one. I have these 1, 2, 3, 4 problems that I want to use as examples. I find the lowest common multiple of 8 and 12. Right. You still go back to prime factorization. We have 8 here. Let me say solution. Solutions. The first one, you have 8. Express it in prime factorization. 8 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. We did that last time. Then 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. That means 4 times 3 now. So when you want to find your LCM, the lowest common multiple, still you are going back to check the common factors first. Like here we have 2 is common. Then we also have 2 is common. So the difference between finding the highest common factor and lowest common multiple. In the highest common factor, we only look for those that are common. Now here in the lowest common multiple, we start by checking those that are common, but we include any other remaining factor. Like in this example, we have 2 remaining and 3 remaining. So we are going to write the 2. We are also going to write the 3. So finally we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, which is 24. So 24 becomes the lowest common multiple of 8 and 12. We know there are other multiples, like 48 is also a multiple, but it's not the lowest. We are looking for the lowest. Right, solution B. Solution B. Find the lowest common multiple of 6 and 9. So like what I've done on solution A, you express 6 in its prime factors. That means 2 times 3. Then you have 9 in its prime factors. It's 3 times 3. So when you want the lowest common multiple, start with the ones that are common. And obviously, there's a 3 here which is common. Then you take the others that are not common. You take 2, you take 3. So what is your answer? 3 times 2 times 3, which is 18. That is the lowest common multiple of 6 and 9. Right. Solution C. We now have 3 numbers there. So 6, we've done it before, is 2 times 3. The 9, we've also done it before, is 3 times 3. Then 12. 12 is 4 times 3, where we can break 4 into 2 times 2, then times 3. That is your 12. So your lowest common multiple. Start with the ones that are common. So if I check here, I have a 3. This 3 is common. Then I check the others that are common. So in the next phase, we no longer have the ones that are common for the 3, but we have those that are common for any 2. Like I have a 2 here. I have a 2 here. I take it as 1. 1, 2. You see? So now I'm left with 2 and 3. So I multiply with 2. I also multiply with 3. That gives me 3 times 2 is 6 times this 2 is 12 times 3 is 36. 36 is the lowest common multiple of 6, 9, and 12. I must repeat here. When you have 3, start with the one that is common throughout. In this case, I got 3. It's common throughout. Then go to those that are common for any 2. You write it as 1 factor. Then another one. Then you write the remaining ones. You get your lowest common multiple. Right. The last one is 12, 24, and 48. Let me do it here. Let me do it here. 12, we've done it. We've done it there is 2 times 2 times 3. Then 24. We've done it again, I think. No, we did not do this one. So that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. In other words, I'm saying 8 times 3. Right, then what else? 48. 48, I'm saying if you have forgotten how to express this as a product of its prime factors, you go back to that table method, which looks like a tree. So you can say 48, then you draw your line. Then the first prime factor to divide 48 is 2. 2 into 48, you get 24. Then the next prime factor again it remains 2 into 24 is 12. And the next prime factor to divide 12 is again 2, which is 6. The next prime factor to divide 6 is again 2. Then 2 into 6 is 3. Now the next prime factor to divide 3 is 3. Then you are done. So 48 is 2 times 2 times 2. How many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4. Times 2, then times this 3. Right? So now LCM, lowest common multiple. Now your lowest common multiple, start with the one that are common. The one that is common that I can see for all the 3. I have a 2 there. Then I have another 2 there. Then now for the I have a 3 there. It's common for these 3. Then now I'm left with this 2, which is common for these 2. I take it as a 1, 1, 2. Then I have this 2 that remains there. You must also include it. So every number is included, starting with the ones that are common for the 3, then the ones that are common for the 2, and the remaining ones. So equal to 2 times 2, 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24 times 2 is 48. So the lowest common multiple of 12, 24, and 48 is 48. So that is how you find the lowest common multiple. Then there's also, let me check, there's another method. Let me check here if I can get the same solution. another method which says if you have 6 and 9, 6, 9, what is the lowest common multiple? Check a number which divides both 6 and 9. It's 3 now. 3 into 6, you get 2. 3 into 9, you get 3. Then here now, you no longer have any number that divides both of these two. So now your LCM becomes this 3 times the 2 times the 3. So it's 3, this one, times 2 times 3, which becomes 18. 18. And that is another method. You can form your error here like this. Like this. Then you multiply all those in the error. Right. Let's see if we can get the same thing there. On 12, 20, 12, 24, and 48. Then we write like that. Then find a number that divides the 3. We have a 2. 2 into 12, you get 6. 2 into 24, you get 12. 2 into 48, you get 24. Right? Then find another prime factor which divides 6, 12, and 24. We have a 2. 2 into 6, you get 3. 2 into 12, you get 6. 2 into 24, you get 12. Right. Now, again find another prime factor that divides 3, 6, and 9. You have a 3. 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 6 is a 2. 3 into 12 is a 4. Right. Now you no longer have, besides 1, we don't talk of 1. You no longer have any other prime factor that divides the 3. So you can form your error. Your error, like that. That is your error. So multiply the numbers in the error. So your lowest common multiple is now equal to 2 times 2, this 2 times that 2 times the 3. Then you come here, times 1 times this 2 times the 4. Let's see if we are going to get the same thing there. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 24 times 4. Yeah, something is wrong here. No, it's not working out for this one. So I will check, find out whether it only works for two numbers. Why it is not working for 3. Then I'll come back. Right, otherwise, this is how you find your lowest common multiple. Right, goodbye.